Good morning, sports fans. Hope everybody's fine over there. I'm not. I'm skint. I had a look at my. I did a bunch of money last night, and I had a look at my safe, and it was. I had a little internal cry because I thought, oh my God, I'm going to be one of them guys who are sitting there with a flipboard and on one of them bridges and saying with some stupid story. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. One hand that sums up my trip. Okay. Yesterday morning, I've arrived in the area. And before I've got there, the dealer said to me, "Oh, morning, Jason, how are we?" and all that, because in the area they are cool. And a couple of people on the table said, "Oh, is he a regular?" And that sort of sums up me, you know, and my sessions, that snippet. But I've sat down. Within 20 minutes, I've had an absolute cold cooler, which I took well. It was just, you know, I cry, yeah, all that stuff, you know. This hand happened, yeah. It's been raised to $17. Call. I've looked down pocket fives, try and hit a set. Flop goes queen 5 deuce 2 diamonds. Opener leads out for 35. Fold. I check raise to $80. He moves in. I snap. He rolls over queens for a top set against my middle set. Yeah. Okay. About 20 minutes later, I've ordered a mojito, and the dealer says, "Oh, don't touch that. And I'm like, why? And she said, "Oh, there's a worm larvae in your fresh mint," which there was. Which everybody, I passed around the table, and it was a delicious mojito, by the way. And that really stopped me having another mojito there. But I soon went on to the Caesars, and I was fine after that. What other things that happened that are reasonably sick? Oh, went to MGM Grand, right? I've played there quite a lot, right? And the dealers there, if the area dealers are polite and considerate, the MGM Grand dealers are the worst ever, okay? Now, a lot of you know that I carry a stupid little smoking cheese, which I find amusing, and even in Vegas, people are messing around with it, and they like the cheese and all that. And if it ever goes over the line, when I'm all in a stack, they always say to me, jokingly, you know, "Oh, is the cheese included?" and all that, yeah? Well, in MGM Grand, one of the dealers, when I've done this, he doesn't like this, okay? He said, "Oh, you're not allowed to put that on the table," and flicks it off the table, huh? He flicks my cheese straight at me off the table. How rude is that, huh? And that sums up MGM Grand dealers. Absolutely awful. 10 minutes later, got a dealer there who doesn't give a toss about anything else, okay? And I'm talking with a couple of people about poker and whatever, and the first thing he says is, "No bad beat stories." No bad beat stories? Huh? So I have a bad long argument with him and end up saying, "Why are you in this job? You know, if you can't handle poker and poker stories, you should get something else." And it's just ridiculous, isn't it? In my job, if somebody's had a bad beat, as in like you know, I have to hear about their horse losing and all that, I'll be professional and go, "Oh, that's unlucky," you know, and all that. Because that's what we're meant to do, you know? We're not meant to here to criticise and moan customers, are we? And I'm a customer, huh? And I might be annoying, but sometimes I'm amusing, okay? Other things. Oh, Mr. Chow hand, yeah. I won't talk about the floating tongue hand, but Mr. Chow hand, yeah. I've gone to Planet Hollywood, and I'm playing a pretty tight table, and I'm sort of like running over a little bit. And then I made a little mistake on a hand. I'm trying to correct it, if you can, against a strong hand, because he's tight. This guy who looks like out of The Hangover, Mr. Chow. He's raised to $18. Extremely tight player. Ace and kings are in their range every time, okay? So, I peeled, which is stupid with 6-4 suited. Heads up, Jack 7-5 rainbow board, so I've got the up and down. He bets 55 and his pot committed. Right? So I obviously got a choice of folding or just go over my draw, so I thought, sod it, I'll gamble and I'll move all in, huh? I've got him well covered, yeah, and he's got 150 back. He proceeds to go into the tank, okay, and start crying about it. And in Planet Hollywood and Harrah's casinos, this is bullshit, yeah? I asked in the area, if you do that in the area, you're only allowed one thing. Your hand is not dead, but they're allowed to turn it over, face over, and the hand is still alive. So he's turned over 2 red kings. So just to try and get a read, because he's so scared of me having a set or 2 pair, and takes 5 minutes and eventually cries his way to a call. Literally, he's got tears in his eyes, this twat, yeah? Okay? He's so ridiculous, yeah? Later on, I spoke to a couple of people at this hand and said this is just a bang out of order. And they said, one of the area deals says, anybody does that, they're allowed to do it in over there. Just call the clock straight away on these nitty type players who just don't want to commit the rest and convince you got a hand, you know? That sort of sums it up, doesn't it? Oh, there was some drunk person, really annoying English drunk person, yeah, in Bally's yesterday morning, okay? And he was going on and sobbing away. Oh, the dealers are so nice in here, and it's taking 10 minutes every hand to make a move, and he's bluffing, but it's really stupid little bluffs and all that. And then he said, oh, I'm not having a good time. The dealers here looked after me. And I'm like, why is that? And he said, oh, because my mother-in-law passed away. And I nearly said it. I really nearly said it and said, like, well, I'd be thankful, you know. Jesus Christ, your mother-in-law's died, you know. I mean, why is he crying for, you know? I mean, that just sort of sums it all up, doesn't it, you know? Anyway, you know, I'm not really in the mood. Wish me luck, because I've got no money, okay? So the next time you might see me, I might be, you might walk past me and I'll be on a bridge with a little placard begging you for some change to go DJing. Anyway, take care there and wish me luck, please, because I need it, okay? Cheers, bye.